You might be in a moment right now where you feel like, why am I even trying? And it seems like every time you try to step forward, something else keeps pulling you back, right? You're probably thinking about why things are not moving for you. That I give so much, but I get so little back. I'm here to remind you that this may be your story. But even though you may feel the way you feel, this is not a sign of giving up. That exact emotional checkpoint people hit right before growth even shows up. And you may be thinking to yourself, why do I gotta go through the things that I'm going through when I don't even deserve to go through the things that I'm going through? I'm here to tell you that you are not weak. I'm here to tell you that you are not broken beyond repair. The fatigue from carrying visions that hasn't paid you back yet. You've been carrying weight on your shoulders. You've been carrying weight on your shoulders for other people besides yourself. But I want you to know that you make a difference. I want you to know that you are the difference. And I know that quitting feels tempting, not because you're incapable, but because you've been strong for too long without being able to receive the reward that you've been praying for. You've been asking God to help you. You've been asking God to heal you. You've been asking God to help you. Being down and not knowing which direction to turn can feel like everything is out of place. Can make you feel like everything is out of order. But I want you to listen to me very carefully. You are not here just to be here. I want you to know that you are here because there's purpose on the inside of you. There's a fight on the inside of you. You are born with reward. And you know, there's been a lot of people that prayed on your downfall. There's been a lot of people that said that you would never amount to anything. There's been a lot of people who said that you wouldn't even make it from the hardships that you've even experienced in your life. But when you look at what everybody else said about you, and then you look at where you are right now, you can truly say that I made it through those hard times. And you can truly say that I made it through the storms. You can truly say the days where you were smiling and hurting at the same time, that joy still reigned on you. That peace still reigned on you. That happiness still reigned on you. The moment that you wanted to give up is not proof that you can't do this. We've all been in seasons of our lives where we felt like giving up. But in those moments, it's proof that you've been doing this without applause. You've been doing this without guarantees. And you've been doing what you've been doing without shortcuts. And one thing I want you to realize, that's right. that God does give the battles to his strongest soldiers. Through everything that you've been through everything that you're going through, I want to remind you that you are the diamond in the rough. You are the diamond that everybody walked over. You are the diamond that everybody ran over. You are the diamond that everybody buried in the deep soil. You are the diamond that everybody looked past. You are the diamond that no one helped you. But I'm going to tell you about the diamond that you are. The diamond that you are is the diamond that was created under pressure. And when you look at things in your life today, a lot of people ask you or even wonder, how did you make it? When every door closed on you, how did you make it? When you were denied for half of the things that you know that you really needed, how did you make it? Come on, you two. But diamonds are formed best under pressure. You are formed best under pressure. And pressure does one or two things. It bursts pipes, or it creates diamonds. Right now, you're at your squeezing stage. You're looking at the work you put in. You're looking at the energy you gave. You're looking at the support that slowed down. Come on. You're looking at the doors that did not open for you. And you're looking at tables that was prepared for other people. And you're wondering why those tables were never prepared for me. And right now your brain is saying, maybe this just isn't for me. But I'm here to tell you that there's more on the inside of you than what you know, than what you think. Tired thoughts are not the truth. Discouraged emotions are not prophecy. Slow seasons are not permanent seasons. To understand that seasons end, seasons start, seasons end. But you are at the stage of your life where it is time for you to win again. You're at the stage of your life where it is time for you to believe again. The world may seem as so much chaos, but you're at the stage of your life where it's time for you to come first. You've been in last place all your life. And all your life you had to fight. Not only for yourself, but you had to fight for other people. You are not behind. You are not delayed. You are not denied. You are in the building stage. People quit during this stage. Let me tell you what's really happening to you. You are being developed in areas nobody clapped for. Your emotional endurance, nobody clapped for. Discipline without motivation, nobody clapped for. Confidence without validation, nobody clapped for. Faith without evidence, nobody clapped for. That's what you call the elite level of your life. That is what you call the elite level of the mental conditioning most people already tapped out of. You don't actually want to give up. You want relief from carrying everything by yourself. So you've been asking God, why me? Why me? And God is saying, why not you? He said the moment when your dad impregnated mama with you, he said that I knew the plans that I have for you. A plan to prosper you. A plan to give you abundance. A plan to give you overflow. You want a sign, it's working. You want momentum to match your effort. But that is what you call human. But quitting won't give you peace. Come on, YouTube. Quitting won't give you peace. Quitting won't give you joy. And quitting will not restore your happiness. It will give you a different type of pain when you quit. The pain of wondering, what if I was one more week away? What if that message, that video, that opportunity was this close? What if the version of me that made it needed me to survive just for that part? You are not tired of the dream. You're tired of the weight of becoming the person who can handle the dream. That is the big difference. And one thing I want to remind you, that growth is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. You have a lot of people that can adapt to change, that require refocusing and regrouping and rechanging and replaying. But growth is uncomfortable because it stretches the capacity before it delivers the results. Now, this is the part where discipline matters more than feelings. This is the part where showing up matters more than excitement. This is the part where consistency matters more than confidence. Come on, YouTube. And here's the truth nobody ever says. Strong people don't wake up strong every day. That strong people sometimes wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Strong people wake up with headaches and heartaches. Strong people wake up with trials and tribulations. Strong people wake up with regrets. Strong people wake up with mistakes. That is the truth that some people would never tell you. So while you're trying to do everything perfect, I'm here to remind somebody tonight, this may be your story, that God is not looking for perfection, but He's looking for a clean heart. One thing about strong people, when they wake up uncertain and move anyway. They don't wake up in doubt. And just because you feel that you're failing in life does not mean that is the end of your story. Just because you feel like you're failing in life does not mean you will not be restored beyond measures. See, the enemy is always trying to take somebody out. May try to take you out. May try to take your friend out. And maybe be trying to take your family out. But I want you to imagine this. 6 months from now, you did not quit. 6 months from now, you did not give up. 6 months from now, you did not fumble your faith. You kept showing up on days you wanted to disappear. You kept building when numbers didn't move. You kept believing when evidence was quiet. That version of you will look back at tonight and say, although I went through the things that I've gone through, I got through it. That version of you will look back tonight and say, that was the moment I almost walked away from everything that was meant for me. Don't make a permanent decision from a temporary emotional low. See, some of us are making decisions based on our emotions, and it's causing us everything. It's costing us everything. You don't need to feel motivated. You just need to not stop. Slow steps still move forward. Small efforts still do count. And I want to remind you that resting is allowed. Quitting is required. It's not required. You survived 100% of your worst days so far. They said that you wouldn't make it in 2026, but you are making it. They said that 2026 would not be your year, but you are making it. They said a lot of things about you, but here you are today, not proven to them, but you are proven to yourself that I'm bigger than what you think and I'm better than what you say. This one is not stronger than you. Not because you're superhuman, but because you've already proven you endured hard lessons already. To understand that you're closer than your emotions can even see. And breakthroughs are quiet before they're allowed. So tonight, don't think about your whole journey. I just want you to make one decision tonight. One decision to tell yourself, I'm not done. One decision to tell yourself, I will not quit. One decision to tell yourself, I must keep fighting. Some days may feel dramatic. Some days don't feel inspiring. Some days just feel really heavy. Not cry on the floor heavy. More like quietly questioning everything that's heavy. You get up, you function, you smile, you post, you talk. But inside there's this whisper. What's the point if nothing is changing? So here you are ready to give up. And here you are ready to throw in the towel because nothing is changing. Or nothing is changing fast enough to satisfy your frustration. But because growth rarely looks like fireworks, y'all. Most of the times it looks like showing up when you don't feel seen. Trying again without new energy. Continuing without emotional rewards. That's not failure. That is the middle of everything. And in the middle is the hardest place to live. When you feel like you're being pulled in every single direction, regardless of which direction you turn, it feels like even when you're feeling like you're getting away from the problems, it seems like more problems still arise outside of those problems. At the start, you have excitement. At the finish, you have results. But in the middle, you just have faith. You just have faith in the middle. But I don't know, this may be your story tonight. That everything that you've been through and everything that you're going through right now is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. And your payoff would not be punishment. But everything that you're going through is part of the construction for the foundation that God is building for you. To understand, nobody celebrates the foundation of the building. People celebrate the ribbon cutting. But when you think of something that is being built, which is you right now, and you're trying to put things together, you're trying to piece this end to that end, and that end to this end, nobody is looking at the foundational part of the building, the foundation of the pain, the foundation of the stress, the foundation of the worry, the foundation of the sickness, the foundation of the days you doubted yourself. Nobody looks at the foundation. They don't look at the things that you've been through, the things you had to go through to get to the ribbon cutting. But they only look at the ribbon cutting. Why do people only look at the part where the ribbon is being cut? So this may be your story tonight. That you still show up even when you hurt. You show up when you're broken. You show up when you're sad. You show up when you're mad. And nobody sees that on the inside of you, you're truly torn apart. But without the underground work, the work that you put in each and every day, the underground work, the visible parts of the collapses, right now you are the foundation in your season. Right now you are the foundation in your home. You are the foundation over your health. And right now you are building. You know what you're building? This may be your story tonight. Maybe you were scrolling and you were ready to give up. Maybe you were scrolling and you were ready to throw in the towel. Maybe you have gotten some bad news this week. You're building thicker skin. You're building emotional control. You're building discipline that does not depend on your mood. You're building confidence that doesn't come from people clapping for you. And here's the truth. Most people don't quit because they can't do it. But they quit because they don't see proof fast enough. And because they don't see proof enough at their pace, instead of saying, I'm going to wait on God to open up doors for me. I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to manifest. I'm going to continue to throw it in the atmosphere. Because they don't see it fast enough, they quit. They mistake slow progress for no progress. And right now, in the season of your life, you are fighting battles. You are fighting battles that maybe nobody understands about the battles that you're facing. Come on, YouTube. The version of you that reaches the level you want. Think about it. That person that has the perspective and the emotional maturity you don't fully have yet. It's not as an insult, but it's as preparation. To remind you that success does not give rewards. It don't just give out rewards. We're talking about success. But success multiplies the pressure and responsibility, and it also multiplies the visibility. So if you break now in private frustration, how would you handle public pressure come later? This season of your life is not empty, but this is the season that I declare and decree of overflow. This season is not empty, but it is the conditioning part of the foundation that needs to be built in order for you to cut the ribbon. You are being trained to keep going when feelings fluctuate. Stay steady when support shifts. And believe that nothing that you're going through, nothing, even if there's people in your life right now who don't even believe in you, I want you to know, as long as you believe in yourself, that's all what matters. To understand that you have people in your life right now at this moment that don't want to celebrate your wins. You tell them how good you're doing, they frown at that. You tell them how blessed you are, they frown at that. But I'm going to tell you something, favor's not fair. And somebody is looking at you today, I don't care how old you are, they're looking at you and they're saying, that's supposed to be me. But I'm here to remind the person that wanted to give up tonight, that seen themselves getting nowhere and going nowhere too far, that you're more capable and able as long as you believe in Christ Jesus that strengthens you each and every day. To understand that no weapon formed against you will prosper, because you're more than a conqueror. When I tell you that God is a way maker, He's a supplier, He's a restorer. Why worry? Why stress? Why quit now? So that's why it's so important for you to keep going even when the shift is shifting. I'm reminded of Job, and I say Job because Job went through a lot of things. Job lost his health and Job lost his wealth, but Job didn't give up. Job didn't stop praying. Job did not stop believing. Some of y'all are Job today. Some of y'all are faced with sicknesses right now, and you are allowing that sickness to break you down. You are allowing the sickness to take you out. But I'm reminded of the woman that bled for many days, many years. And when she touched Jesus' garment, she was healed. Some of y'all just need to reach for God right now in your storm. That is what you call strength. And you don't have to, and you don't feel strong right now because strength rarely feels powerful. While it's forming, it feels like distance, right? Like pushing a car that haven't even started yet. Hard, thankless, exhausting. But once it catches movement, it's easier. And you are closer to catching than you think. You are closer to your breakthrough than what you think. And what if I told you, if you decided to give up right now in the season of your life, if you decided to just say, I'm not going anymore, this is the end of me. What if I told you that you may be a little closer to your breakthrough, everything that you've been praying for? But the mind gets tired before the breakthrough even arrives. That's why people stop one chapter too soon. You can't stop when it's hard. You cannot stop when it's difficult. You cannot stop when it's rough. You can't stop when it's tough. You can't stop when your back is against the wall. You can't stop when you feel like your prayers are hitting the ceiling. But listen to me. You are not meant to feel excited every day. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but it is okay to not be okay. It is okay to cry. But it's not okay to stay there. You are meant to be committed even when excitement disappears. To understand that motivation is a spark. Commitment is a decision that you make when the spark dies. And you're still here. You're still trying. I'm proud of you. Still thinking about whether to continue. I am very proud of you. Nobody ever told you how much they're proud of you. So it kind of deteriorated your confidence. But I'm here to tell you that the only person that you owe is yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation to why you're doing it. You don't owe anybody a reasoning to why. And you don't owe everyone access to your life. You don't owe everyone access in your life. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you that your fire didn't go out. You still got the fire in you. The fire is still burning on the inside of you. I'm here to remind someone tonight that this may be your story. But also to remind someone tonight that your fire did not get low. I'm here to give you confidence to let you know that even when your fire is low, the fire still burns. There's something on the inside of you that is burning. There's something on the inside of you that keep you going. There is something on the inside of you that keeps you moving. There is something on the inside of you that keeps you praying. There is something on the inside of you that gives you hope. There's something that keeps that fire burning, even when it's low. Low fire still burns. It just needs some fuel. It needs the fuel to keep it burning. It does not need to surrender. This may be your story tonight. So I don't want you to ask, why is this so hard? Ask, who am I becoming because this is hard? Because the answer to your question is someone stronger. The answer to your question is someone wiser. The answer to your question is someone courageous. Someone who did not collapse when the foundation was building. When things got quiet, you did not collapse. When they blamed you for their problems, you did not collapse. When they pointed the fingers at you, you did not collapse. When your kids walked out of your life, you did not collapse. In the midst of your brokenness, the bruises and the scars, I'm here to remind somebody tonight that you are not broken beyond repair. That sometimes through the separation is the preparation that God needs with you, for you, to get you to the next level in your life. It's not that God don't love you, but God will chastise you to get your attention. He will use you like he used Moses. Moses lost hope, but God still used Moses in a mighty way. People will fail you every day, but God doesn't have a track record of failing. So who do you trust when you feel like giving up? Who do you trust when you feel like things are falling apart? Who do you trust when you feel lost? Who do you trust when you keep getting rejection? I don't know who needs to hear this, but you're about to walk through doors that you didn't even knock on. And there's going to be a lot of people around you that's going to wonder, how did you get through the doors? They're going to say that door wasn't meant for him. They're going to say that door wasn't meant for her. But God is going to allow you to walk through the doors because they cannot close the doors that God is opening for you. You may have been praying for promotions on your job. You may have been praying for better health, transportation, somewhere quiet to live, comfortable. But the keys that God is getting ready to hand you, can't nobody snatch those keys out of your hand. And quiet seasons are where real confidence is built. The kind that doesn't depend on numbers, praise, and the momentum. You are not stuck. You are in the stretching season of your life. And stretching hurts before it is strengthened. You don't need a breakthrough tonight. You just need not to walk away from your promise. One more post. Give yourself one more try. Give yourself grace. Give yourself one more day to believe that you can do it. Because you deserve more than what you've been getting. That's how people outlast the doubt. That's how people outlast the fear. That is how people outlast the confusion. That is how people outlast the mess. That's how people outlast the gossip. A lot of people is not going to understand your walk. But even if they don't understand your walk, it's very important for you to keep walking. It's so important for you to run the race and not look behind you. Don't worry about who's catching up. Don't worry about who caught up. Don't worry about who's on the left and the right side of you. Because the race that you're running, you will finish as long as you keep God first. You will finish. What's for you is for you. And what's for them is for them. Because of your sacrifice. Because of your surrenderness. Because of your obedience. Is the reason why God is going to put you in a position where you're about to win again. Regardless of what's happening in this world today. Touch not my anointed one. No matter what's being stripped away, touch not my anointed one. No matter what's been taken away, touch not my anointed one. God got something big for you. And you, don't give up. Don't give up when it's rough. Don't give up when it's tough. But the foundation is a spiritual construction. It's going to require 100% of you. But everything is turning around to work out. Stop beating yourself up. Outlast the doubt is what separates those who wish from those who arrive. To know that right now, tonight, this may be your story. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't slow down when it's tough. Don't slow down. Because you have to. It's very important for you to keep pressing through. To keep pushing through. Not here, don't slow down. Not after everything it took just to get this far. You didn't come this far just to get this far. You didn't come this far off of luck. You came this far off nights nobody saw. Discipline nobody praised, and decisions you made when quitting would have been easier for you. So my question to you is, why ease up now? My question to you is, why are you stopping now? My question to you is, why would you fumble your faith when you do have God in your everyday corner? This is where people think about slowing down because they're tired. But just because you're tired, don't slow down. Tired does not mean stop. Tired means when you've been working at a level most people never reach. Nicole Victory say, help me, Lord Jesus. There's a difference between burnout and resistance. Come on. You are the blueprint. You are worth more than what they've been getting you credit for. Burnout says, I've got nothing left. But resistance says the next level is uncomfortable. Your next level is uncomfortable. And growth always lives on the other side of discomfort. Maybe you are in a position of your life right now where you don't want to be. But I'm here to encourage you and give you confidence. Come on, Nicole. We praying for you over here on YouTube. She said, I have no job. I have bad health. I have no home, but I do still have a soul. I know Jesus can heal because he's healed me fully many times. I believe he is working. He loves us so much. That's right. He will restore you. You don't slow down when the weight gets heavy. Come on, YouTube. That's when strength is being built. You don't slow down when results feel like they've been delayed. That's when endurance is being developed. You don't slow down when it gets quiet. That's when your focus is then sharpened. Because momentum is fragile. But you don't lose progress all at once. But you got to speak life into your life. If you say you're going to be broke, you're going to be broke. If you say that you're not going to be able to make it, you're not going to be able to make it. But you got to understand that there is power in your tongue. You lose it in small hesitations is when you lose your progress. Things like I'll start tomorrow. I'll take a break for a while. I'll try again later. Later is where dreams begin to fade. Right now you have motion. Right now you have the rhythm. Right now you have proof you can push when it's hard. Do not trade your momentum for temporary comfort. Comfort has never built the life you're chasing. And I'm here to remind somebody that wanted to give up, that wanted to quit, that wanted to throw in the towel. I am here to remind you that there is a blessing in the waiting. Woo! I'm here to remind you that there is a blessing in the waiting. And I'm here to tell you, even when you feel hopeless, blessings will always chase you. You never have to worry about chasing the blessing. The people who make it aren't the most talented people. They're the ones who kept their foot on the gas when it stopped. They're the ones that kept their foot on the gas and they kept going. They kept going. They kept going when they was tired. They kept going when they didn't get the results that they were looking for. They kept going even during the days where they felt hopeless. The days where they lost their strength. They kept going. This is the part where you have to keep going. Consistency beats inspiration. Habits beat the hype. Discipline beats emotion. You don't need to feel powerful, but you just need to stay in motion. Motion. Because motion creates the opportunities that you're looking for. Motions create the opportunities that you need. Motion creates the visibility that you want. Motion creates the growth in you. Standing still creates Believing still creates. Praying still creates. Don't give up on yourself, even when people give up on you. So I will remind you that you are not behind. Yes, you are in motion. And motion compounds. You may not see the results yet, but the results are being built because you did not slow down when it got uncomfortable. This is the separation season. Some people are slowing down right now. They're getting distracted right now. They're losing focus right now. Talking to themselves into breaks that turn into endings right now. Not you. Not you. You are already survived too much to coast right now. Your future doesn't need you to be comfortable. But you have to align yourself with the assignment that God is calling you to do. Your assignment needs your consistency. So in closing, I would say, if you're tired, keep going. If you're tired, I want you to move tired. If you're doubting, I want you to move doubting. If you're frustrated, I want you to move frustrated. Just don't stop. Just don't quit. Because the version of you that wins, they didn't have easier days. But you know what? They just refuse to slow down when it would be easy to. They say on YouTube, walk by faith, not by sight. That's right. You got to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you. To understand that you are the diamond and the season is revealing it. There was a time where you questioned the pressure when it was so intense, while the wait felt unfair, and while the process seemed longer than what it should. But diamonds are formed quickly and they never form gently, right? What you endure was shaping you. What you endure was strengthening you. What you were enduring, it gave you power. Sharpening your focus and preparing you for a level that you couldn't even reach in any other way. Who am I talking to? You were placed under pressure not to be destroyed, but you were placed under pressure so that you can be transformed. I'm here to remind somebody tonight that wanted to give up that this is your transformation. This is your transformation season. Every challenge refined you, and every delay matured you. Every hard moment removed what was unnecessary, so what was valuable could remain. A diamond does not fight the pressure, but a diamond endures the pressure. And when the process is complete, you are the diamond. When the pressure, the process is complete, it shines white. It shines right without any effort. This may be somebody's story tonight, that you don't need validation to confirm your worth. You don't need approval to stand confident. Come on. What you survived already proves who you are. Stand firm in the truth. You are not fragile. You are not forged. You are not broken. You are not refined. You are not overlooked. You are being revealed. You are the diamond, and your time to shine is now. Your time to shine is now. Forget about who said you wouldn't make it. Forget about who counted you out. Forget about who was never there for you. You are the diamond, and your time is now to shine. Now is your time to shine. You are still rising. Let me tell you something. You thought the struggle buried you, but it planted something on the inside of you. What felt like the end was actually the beginning of a deeper strength forming on the inside of you. To understand that every hard day stretched your capacity. Every disappointment built the endurance. Every moment you kept going when you wanted to quit proved something powerful. You didn't stay down. So I want to remind somebody tonight, growth doesn't always feel like you're making progress. And sometimes it feels like silence, and sometimes growth feels like waiting. But roots grow deep before anything rises above the surface. And that's why it's so important for you to have faith as small as a mustard seed. Because roots grow deep before anything rises above the surface. You are not stuck. You are developing. And what's rising next in your life will be stronger because of what you survived. Because when you look back over your life and you begin to think things over, I know that you can say that you had more good days than bad days in your life. When you look back over your life and you begin to think things over, aren't you glad that you made it? You didn't come this far to stop, so why quit? Look at everything you've already made it through. The nights you cried and no one seen the tears. But I'm here to remind you that the nights that you cried, the tears that nobody's seen, you was watering the seed in the ground so that you can reap your harvest. Every tear was watering the seed in the ground so you can reap your harvest. The nights you cried, let's talk about it. The days you doubted yourself, let's talk about it. The moments where you felt alone, let's talk about it. You kept going anyway. That's not accidental strength. That's built with resilience. And resilience doesn't quit right before the breakthrough. But the resilience pushes one more step, believes one more time, and tries one more day. This is your story tonight. You didn't survive all of that just to stop now. The finish line isn't behind you. But I'm here to remind you that the finish line is in front of you. You are becoming someone stronger than before. You missed the old you times, the version that hadn't been hurt, disappointed, or tested as much. But the truth is, the version of you right now is wiser, sharper, courageous, smarter. And the version of you is more grounded. And your old version of you, the truth is, people love the old version of you because they prey on the old version of you. They laugh at the old version of you. They post about the old version of you. They capitalize on the old version of you. So the new version of you, a lot of people don't like. Pain took some things, yes. The pain took some things, yes. But it also gave you discernment. The pain gave you discernment. Who am I talking to? It gave you boundaries. I'm talking about the pain that you had to endure. The beatdowns, the letdowns, the put-downs, the setbacks. I'm talking about the pain that you had to endure. It gave you boundaries. It gave you strength that you didn't even know you had. To remind somebody tonight who wanted to give up, you are not who you used to be. And your growth is your growth, but it's their loss. They can't be a part of the growth plan that God has for you. To understand, you are becoming someone who bends but does not break. Back in your past, they broke you. Back in your past, they lied to you. Back in your past, they stabbed you in your back. But I'm here to remind somebody tonight that you are becoming someone who may bend but not break. Someone who feels deeply but stands firmly. Someone who has been through some storms. Come on now. Who am I talking to? You have been through some storms in your life and you still chooses to walk forward. You are not behind. But I'm here to give you hope that you are being prepared. To remind you, stop comparing your timeline to everyone's highlight. You've been comparing your lifestyle. You've been preparing your finances. You've been preparing your health. You've been preparing your relationship. You've been preparing your timeline to everybody else's highlights. What looks like a delay is often a development. You are learning lessons other people skipped. You are building foundations other people rushed. You are gaining strength. Who am I talking to? You are gaining strength that will sustain you, right, for what's coming for you. To remind you that being prepared is more important than being fast. You got some people that's willing to take the stairs, and then you got some people that's willing to take the elevator. Come on, YouTube. I hear y'all beeping over here. When your moment comes, you won't just reach that moment. When your moment comes, you'll be ready to keep that moment. So while you're worrying why it's not working out for you and it's working out for everybody else, I want to remind you of something. Your season will not look like everybody's. There are moments when your mind, your heart was heavy. Moments when you smiled in public, but you felt the pressure in private. There is something on the inside of you that nobody knows about, but you still hold it to yourself because you got people around you that don't support you. They support the downfall in you. So, but even then, you didn't even quit. Even then, something on the inside of you kept saying, girl, you better keep going. That person that told you to keep going, that voice matters. You have grown in ways you haven't even noticed yet. The things that used to break you will only repair you. The situations that once confused you will now teach you. You are more aware, more guarded with your energy, and more focused on what truly matters to you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I want you to ask yourself right now today. Don't worry about who's looking. Don't worry about who's recording. Don't worry about who's screenshotting. Don't worry about who's sitting on the side of you. I want you to ask yourself right now. Right now. Right now. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? To remind you that you are not falling apart, but you are falling in alignment. There is something on the inside of you that is bigger than your problems. There is something on the inside of you that is bigger than your trials and tribulations. There is something on the inside of you that is bigger than your mistakes. There is something on the inside of you that's bigger than your regrets. There is something on the inside of you that refuses to fall apart, and that is your voice. Every uncomfortable shift is moving you closer to who you were meant to be. Every lesson is clearing space for something bigger, for something better. God is getting ready to make room for you. You might not understand the room that He's getting ready to make, but I want you to know that everything that the enemy took from you, I want you to know that God is getting ready to give it back to you tenfold. He's getting ready to give it back to you right now. See, you survived. You survived in 2025, but you are about to thrive in 2026. I want you to know that there's going to be days where you're going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be days where you're going to be stressed. There's going to be days where you're going to be worried. You are not losing, but you are releasing what can't go with you in your next chapter. Who am I talking to? You have to let go, because holding on to what you think that's going to work for you is going to cost you more to hold on than to let go. I don't know what you've been through, and I don't know what you're going through right now, but in the world that we're living right now, I want you to know that you are not losing, but you are releasing what can't go with you in your next chapter. I'm telling you, your story is still being written. And sickness, doubt, brokenness, pain, fear, worry is not the end of your chapter. Ah! Yes. Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. You are still trying. Give yourself credit. You are still hoping. Give yourself credit. You are still here. And sometimes that alone is the greatest proof of strength that you need to carry you through the storm. Give yourself credit. Yes. Give yourself credit. Give yourself credit, because you deserve more than what you've been getting. For the battles you fought that no one saw, give yourself credit. For the mornings you got up when your heart felt heavy, give yourself credit. For the strength you showed when quitting felt much easier, give yourself credit. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you've been discrediting yourself for a lot of things that you made it through. Somebody share this out on YouTube. You are so quick to highlight what you didn't do. What you could have done better, and where you felt behind, but rarely do you pause to recognize how far you came. Growth doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks like staying calm when you just need to not react, right? Sometimes it looks like walking away when you used to chase. You used to run after people. You used to be the first one to volunteer. You used to be the first one to show up. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it looks like simply surviving a day you didn't even think you can handle. But I'm here to tell somebody tonight that wanted to give up that still counts too. Hey, give yourself credit for healing, even if it's slow, for learning, even if it came through pain, for trying again, even after the disappointment, even after the tears, to give yourself credit. You didn't give up. You didn't let every setback define you. You kept moving even when progress felt invisible. Stop overlooking yourself. Stop minimizing your effort. Stop acting like what you've done don't even matter. Because I'm here to relay a message to you, and I'm here to let you know that what you do does matter. And what you did matters as well. The only person you owe is you. You don't owe nobody else but yourself. You are the only person that owes you. Give yourself credit, not just for big wins, but give yourself credit for your strength every day you decide to get up. Girl, get up, get up, get up. Change starts with you. You got to create the change and be the change that you want to see for your tomorrow. Credit for the times you held it together when you felt like everything was falling apart. Give yourself credit for the decisions you made to grow instead of staying stuck. Give yourself credit for walking away from things that were draining you even when it was hard. Give yourself credit. You've evolved in ways you didn't even recognize. Give yourself credit. The old you, yes, you, the old you would have handled the situation differently. The old you may have reacted, may have chased, may have doubt. The old you may have paused. You think you choose peace more often. That's where you can see the peak seasons, the mountaintop. Give yourself credit for surviving seasons that almost took you out. There was seasons, who am I talking to? There was seasons in your life that almost took you out. But you survived. For learning lessons that you never signed up for, you survived. For carrying weight, but kept moving forward, you survived. Progress is not always about the obvious, right? Sometimes it looks like patience, right? Sometimes progress looks like restraint. Sometimes progress looks like not giving up. This may be your story tonight. You are doing better than what you think, friend. You are doing better than what you think, friend. You are stronger than what you realize. And right now, I want you to be proud of the person you are becoming. Because if you was to ask me, you earned it. I want you to know that the battle is not your battle. I want to give you hope and let you know, control the things that you can control. And the things that you can't control, give it to God. Some battles were never yours to fight. Have you ever realized that some battles was never yours to fight? That you stepped in situations trying to fix, save, and trying to carry things that were never placed on your shoulders. You took responsibility for outcomes you couldn't even control, and stress that didn't even belong to you. But not every fight requires your energy. Who am I talking to? Not every problem is yours to solve. Who am I talking to? Strength is not just about pushing through. It's also about knowing when to step back. Wisdom is recognizing the difference between what you call to carry and what you need to release. Let me tell you something. Let me tell each and every one of y'all something. You can care without carrying. You can love without losing yourself. You can support without sacrificing your peace. Who am I talking to tonight? Fighting battles that aren't yours will drain you. Fighting battles that's not yours will distract you. Fighting battles that's not yours will delay you. Who am I talking to? Your purpose needs more focus, more peace, more protection, more energy that is valuable. Let go of what was never assigned to you. Trust that not everything needs your intervention. Free yourself from the pressure of fixing what didn't break. Some battles, in closing, I will tell you this, that some battles belong to time. In closing, I will tell you this. Some belong to other people. And I will tell you this in closing, that some battles belong to God. It is your job to stay aligned. It is your job to stay grounded. And it is your job to stay focused. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing this word. To the person that wants to give up, don't you dare give up. The world needs your story. To the person that wanted to give up, don't give up. The world needs your story. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for being here. I stream every day at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So bring a friend, share the live stream, invite a family member, repost the videos, go watch the videos, go listen to the videos. Check out the shorts. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And most importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because as we continue to go forward and as we continue to grow, we're going to have a lot of people that's going to join. And all of us need each other more than anything.